Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm King POSH, and today we're looking at this 2002 Koenigsegg CC8S. Here is my share code. Koenigsegg, right? That's what I said? Yeah, sure. Yeah, that works. Yep, so that's the share code. You got it? Great. And this is my Legend rear-wheel drive drift tune. It's been a couple of days since I made a video for you guys, so I figured, hey, why not? We'll go with this car since it is part of the Forzathon this week. I was going to make an all-wheel drive for this thing, and I could not make it break 1,000 horsepower. I tried, and I was like, I give up. I'm going to make this a rear-wheel drive and give it all the power I possibly can. And that's what I did right here. So let's get into it, show you guys everything I've done to it. So it's got a 5.1 liter V8 giving you all that glorious power and torque. Alright, stock drivetrain, rear-wheel drive. Isn't this the car that crashed on Top Gear a couple of years ago? A few years ago, more like 10 years ago or something like that. I'm pretty sure it is. Kind of reminds me of that. Let me know in the comments below if this was the car that crashed in Top Gear so long ago. Either way, we got stock tire compound on there. Alright, stock width in the front, stock width in the rear. Alright, rims of choice. I don't even remember where the rims were. There they are. Alright, so I was in the right one. Cool. Whatever that name is right there. I'm just going to say VCS 003. They look good on there. We got 20-inch rims in the front, 21-inch rims in the rear. Alright. Maxed out track in the front. Did I say maxed out? I'm pretty sure I just twisted that. Either way, it's maxed out for both in front and rear. Can't speak tonight. I don't know why. Doesn't matter. Stock clutch. 10-speed transmission to handle all that power, stock driveline, and a drift differential. Race brakes, and I painted them black so you don't even know that they're race brakes. Drift springs and dampeners. No roll cage, and it's as light as possible. Not saving much, but we're saving something. Right? And then I have an anti-lag on there. It's got the cool exhaust that's in the middle and the back. So, yeah. It's kind of like Batmobile kind of feeling. Right? Sure. So I'm going to turn and show you guys what I did to this thing. So I gave you a 15-15 just to give you a little extra, grip on the car. Alright. Here's the gearing. As you can tell, it gets really close. It's relatively close together all the way through. Okay. Your main gears are going to be third. I would say third, second, third, maybe fourth gear. Actually, it's whatever gear that works for you is pretty much what it's set for. Here is the alignment. It's a little wild, but it's a straight build. As you can tell, it has a top speed. So there's that. Anti-roll bars, a little different. Springs. Put them on the high side, and I also brought up the ride height. It seemed to really smooth out the car and made more points, I guess. But it works, so we're just gonna go with it, right? Wing it. 2020 1-in-1. No downforce to worry about. Brakes I just left it at 50 and 100, and then differentials 21% and 100%. I use this differential all the time for my rear-wheel drives. I really need to retune this and do a different number. But I really like this numbers. It is what it is. But I'll get to it. If it works, why fix it? Don't fix something that's not broke. Either way, moving on. Let's take you outside. Let's see how much money I'm making from selling these tunes. Alright, you guys get to see how much it costs per tune that you get from me, etc. It's been a few days since I've been on. But as you can tell, it all breaks down there. Yeah, that was a good day right there. All those downloads. You can see every time you download, I get 100 credits. Every time you like a tune I've made, I get 500 credits. And every time you use one of my tunes, I get 200 credits. So when people are like, how do you make money on this game? Well, you become a tuner. I mean, look at that. I made 802,000 credits right there on that day alone. I mean, look, I have 2.6 million. This is all from tuning, so I can just claim rewards. Why not? Now I'm up to 211 million. Pretty easy. I mean, look at all these wheel spins. I have I don't even check these. All right, so I could even make even more money with these. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, awesome. All right. Hey, be careful with this thing. She is very powerful. Like I said, third gear seems to be a good gear for this thing. I was testing it. Just be careful with her. She is, you know, a little wild, you know. But I try to make sure that she can possibly be, that's a lot of words, controlled. But be careful. If you see yourself in a sticky situation, let off the throttle, turn the wheel the way you want to go. It's that simple. Okay? Plenty of power to get around the turn here. Does fine off-road. There's a 40,000 right there. I did a 41,000, I think, around, yeah, 41,000 around there. Not 42, 41, I know it. I know it's 41 something, but around that when I was tuning this thing, so I called it good. For a rear-wheel drive, that's really good. And like I said, it does drive straight. Alright? So, there's that. It's straight, it's fast, easy to drive, easy to drift, but I call it, you know, like, what do I call it, legend? Either way, it's just because it has all this power, and I'm a legend tuner. I've been tuning for 20 years, so there's also that. What a feat. 20 years of tuning. 20 years of playing Forza. I've had every single Forza since Forza 1. And every single Horizon since Horizon 1. You know, I had the Fast and Furious part game. I had everything that had to come out of Forza and Horizon. It's madness. It's one of my favorite games. And I hope it's one of your favorites too. Well, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely hit that like button. And I'll catch you guys next time. Stay sideways, my friends. And I did not mean to do a picture. Story of my life. Either way, peace out, guys.